think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Hey everybody! Kudos to our governing body for finding their nerve. They're sending a real message that perseverance pays off. Well, at least for the politicians. Remember this from 9 months ago?
Let the voters vote. If the voters say no, then guess what? We need to do a stinking ordinance.
Well, that stinking ordinance was just approved by our governing body. Just when you thought politicians didn't have enough nerve to get something done, they prove us wrong. Less than 6 months after the pay raise gets rejected by voters, the council decides to pass it themselves through a loophole in the city ordinance. Even more perplexing is that they keep saying the reason they are now addressing the pay is because the current 3% annual pay raise is unconstitutional.
By defeating the charter, it put the responsibility right back on the governing body. And to the best of my knowledge, nothing has been done regarding that, correcting the constitutionality of what we have on our books, which has to be done. We cannot have a piece of legislation that's unconstitutional, state constitutional.
We're outrageously increasing the mayor's pay, even if it were doubling, which it's not quite exactly, but...
Really? The only thing unconstitutional is that our state constitution does not allow for any pay raises during a governing body member's own term. Adding simple language to the city ordinance would easily correct it. It did not require doubling the mayor's pay to achieve constitutionality. But never fear, Councilor Robinson seems to have had a change of heart from her earlier comments. Sort of.
Our counselors are paid the lowest in the state, and our mayor went from part-time to full-time. I believe he deserves a raise. However, I believe even more strongly in listening to the voters' voice. It's only been 3 months. No.
Some people live by the motto, when there's a will, there's a way. But when it comes to politicians, we wish they would apply that philosophy to improving the lives of those they represent and not just their own. Woo, woo! All aboard the self-promoting pay raise train.
Us saying, any one of us up here saying we don't agree to what we agreed to. We're all agreeing clear. So when you stand up there and say you agreed to what you agreed to, I agree to that.
The problem I have is when the electorate of the city votes for 11 out of the 12, and they don't vote for the 12th, there's a reason for that. And it's hard for me to sit here and ignore the will of the people because it was offered to them.
Dropped that. And I think for me, just my process is I'll do the research, I'll ask the questions, and then I run things through the filter of the Constitution.
Is really a red herring.